The crimson sun bled across the titanium spires of Kaiden, casting long, skeletal shadows. Alara, her face etched with the dust of 1,000 forgotten worlds, adjusted the focusing lens of her chronometer. She was a temporal cartographer, charting the shifting currents of time, a dangerous profession in a universe where causality was as fragile as spun glass. Her current mission: unravel the mystery of the Chronos anomaly, a temporal storm that was erasing entire star systems from existence. The only clue was a faint echo, a whisper of a signal emanating from the anomaly's heart. She traced the signal to a desolate moon orbiting a dying red giant. The moon's surface was scarred with intricate geometric patterns, pulsating with an eerie, internal light. As Alara landed her chronoship, the patterns shifted, forming a complex three-dimensional structure that rose from the lunar dust, a colossal, obsidian machine. Inside, the air hummed with raw temporal energy. Holographic displays flickered with complex equations, depicting the unraveling of space-time itself. Then she saw him. He was suspended in a stasis field, his features sharp and angular, his eyes closed. Wires snaked from his body, connecting him to the machine. He was the source of the signal, the architect of the anomaly. Using her chronometer, Alara managed to partially stabilize the temporal field around him, enough to allow her to access his neural network. What she found was astonishing. He wasn't trying to destroy the universe, he was trying to save it. His name was Kale. He had discovered that the universe was nearing a critical point, a temporal singularity that would collapse all of reality. The Chronos anomaly was his desperate attempt to create a temporal bypass, a way to divert the flow of time and prevent the collapse. But the process was unstable, causing the localized erasures. Kale's consciousness was fragmented, scattered across the temporal streams. Alara realized that the only way to fully awaken him was to synchronize her own temporal signature with his, a risky process that could erase her from existence. She took a deep breath and initiated the synchronization. The world around her dissolved into a chaotic swirl of colors and sounds. Flashes of Kale's memories flooded her mind, his childhood on a vibrant, now-vanished planet, his tireless research, his unwavering dedication to saving the universe. Then, she was in his mind, standing beside him in a memory of a lush garden bathed in the light of twin suns. He turned to her, his eyes filled with a profound sadness. "It's too late," he whispered. "The singularity is inevitable." "No," Alara said, her voice echoing in his mind. "We can still fix this. Together." Using their combined understanding of temporal mechanics, they recalibrated the machine, fine-tuning the bypass to stabilize the flow of time without causing further erasures. The anomaly began to shrink, the chaotic energies receding. As the machine powered down, the stasis field around Kale dissolved. He opened his eyes, his gaze meeting Alara's. He didn't know her, not consciously, but there was a flicker of recognition, a deep resonance. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice hoarse. "I'm Alara," she said, a faint smile playing on her lips. "And I think we just saved the universe." He looked around at the deactivated machine, at the desolate moon, then back at her. He saw the reflection of his own determination in her eyes, the shared experience of navigating the treacherous currents of time. In the following weeks, as they worked together to fully repair the damage caused by the anomaly, a bond grew between them. It was a connection forged in the fires of cosmic crisis, a shared understanding of the delicate balance of time and the profound responsibility they carried. One evening, under the crimson glow of Kaiden's sun, Kale turned to Alara. "I don't remember how," he said, his voice soft, "but I feel like I've known you forever." Alara took his hand, her fingers interlacing with his. The echoes of their shared experience, the memories they had shared in the temporal streams, lingered like a phantom limb. "Perhaps," she whispered, her eyes meeting his, "in a way, we have." The universe had been saved, not just from destruction, but also from loneliness. In the vast expanse of time and space, two souls had found each other, bound by shared purpose and an extraordinary love story written across the fabric of reality itself.